Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to Coffee Paper Scissors. So today trying to figure out where to put my scissors. I am going to be making, I don't know what to call them, but like a side pocket with a little tab, but with fabric clustered on top of it. And I don't know what to call it. Fabric clustered side pocket, maybe. I don't know for sure. So most all of this will be covered, but just in case something isn't, I'll go ahead and ink around it. And then just in case something shows from the other side as well, where it's going to be, attached, and maybe something will show from the edge of the paper. So I think that's good. Okay, now I'm going to try to just kind of tack it down with a little bit of glue and then do some sewing to get it to stick down the rest of the way. Again, I don't know. I've not done this. I don't know how it's going to work. And I want to try and leave my tab showing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Now, it will be hard to sew around the edge exactly because I won't be able to see the paper. So I don't really know about that. We'll just see. We'll see what I come up with when I get there. I guess if I go a certain distance in from the fabric, I'll just know that, that's good enough. So I've gone through all of my, I haven't gone through all of my fabric yet, but I've been going through my fabric to, try and reorganize it. And then within all of my fabric bits and pieces were just scraps. And so what I'm doing now is trying to make use of some of the scraps. And so I thought maybe this might be a fun thing to do. I'm hoping that this is enough glue to get it to hold, but then, I was thinking I wanted things kind of one way or the other, but that's already stuck down. I don't know. It seems maybe it'd be better to have them more straight. I really don't know. I don't know. We're just going to see what happens. Maybe the things that I put on top can be kind of off kilter a little bit. Trying to remember to stay more in the work area than close to me. Let's see. I'm going to put this down. So I sat here this morning before doing the video, just doing a whole bunch of prepping. So I have little piles of, maybe something a little darker there. I have little piles of scraps over here just to pull from, so I don't have to, wait, and tear and pull off all the strings. I'm telling you, I had strings everywhere this morning. Okay. And then I'm thinking to add, so I have little bits and pieces of, let's see, how do I want to do this? I have little bits and pieces of lace as well. but I don't know if I want to sew right over the top of lace. Not that particular one, because I think it's really pretty. So maybe some of the other ones that, you know, more typically would get sewn over. Oops, I put the lid back on. And so I'm just doing a little bit of glue, hoping that it'll dry before I, you know, send it through the sewing machine. That's my hope. And I was also thinking, like, some of this, it might have been better for me to, you know, just to kind of stick some underneath here and there. That's cute. So I'll just add a little bit more glue down there. And the sewing machine will get it, you know, the rest of the way, I think, I hope. Let's see, what do I have over here? I'm wondering if that's like too fat and I want to kind of cut it in half. Yeah. What else do I have up here? Maybe a little bit big or something. Let me see, I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. So yeah, when I'm making things with fabric, I always end up with so many little pieces. And I just thought maybe it would be a nice way to use some of those things up. Okay. I mean, it's all covered, and then I'm thinking I'll go back over and add a couple more things. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun. I'll get that going. And yeah, I think that's good. And then it's not totally dry, but okay, so the first thing I want to do is, right now I have my sewing machine set on a zigzag. Do I want to zigzag around the whole thing? So I was thinking just to kind of do a zigzag down the center of it. Or not center necessarily, but just kind of down it. Let me see, I think you guys can kind of see. And then not necessarily all the way. Just kind of there. So I wanted a little bit of a darker brown thread, but I don't have one. I think I'm going to do another one just kind of here. And I'm thinking I'm going to go into this little thing here. It'll be obvious anyway because it's lighter. So there's some like that. And then kind of scary, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try and sew around it so that these don't take a chance on coming off. Because like you saw, I didn't use very much glue to hold those down. So let's see here. I need to switch my stitch. I think I'll lengthen it a little bit so that we sew a little faster. Okay, scary because I don't know, but I think if I go in about that far, I should get it. I think I'm right on the edge there. I know I'm getting it. I can feel that I'm getting it. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight sewing either. I'm trying to see. My paper goes about to the edge there. Okay, so that's not going to go anywhere now. Everything's all sewn down, and I got the paper, so that's good. Let's see, get my bits and pieces out of here. Okay. So then, you know, we can throw a few things over the top too, just for a little bit more interest. I have some buttons also. And I went ahead and stitched them. I also have these little leaves. Now on this, I could take, I have another, that's too much the same. What do I have? What do I have? I'm trying to find a little piece. Maybe this one. I'm gonna tear this one. So I didn't want to attach this previously because of the sewing. I didn't know where my sewing was going to end up, but I can add this now and then just glue it down. These leaves I found, I think, at a yard sale. So we'll glue that. Let me see if my hot glue's hot yet. Not so much. And then I have some of these flowers, might be cute here and there. Or like a little strip of them. Let's see. I think one looks better actually. There's something there. I like that better like that. What else do I have up here? It's just like a little circle bit that I cut off of something. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my hot glue going. I'm gonna go ahead and add the button up here, and if I can get any hot glue out of it. And then set the direction of these things before it's too late. Okay, and think I'm going to do hot glue on this particular one as well. And then a little bit on this one. What else? I like that there. I feel like it just needs a little bit. I'm going to just do hot glue. Okay. So I think that's cute. And then, so this is going to be a pocket, but then that's not all. So I have this here that would be the other side of it. So let's say it was on a journal page. This would be the other side of the journal page. So to get the tab, I used my envelope punch board. So this would be on the edge of a page, and when you turn the page, this would be on the other side of it, and I'll show you more, but let me move this out of the way a little bit. So I have a few bits of ephemera that I purchased. I don't have every bit of it printed, so I can't really show it to you, but I have a couple things that I went ahead and cut out. Let's see. Just see here. This part of the decorating is actually very hard for me. I have a tough time with this. I think it'd be cute for it to hang off. That I like. But these, the putting things like what to put where, it is actually quite a challenge for me. Okay, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna say that's good. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down up here at the top. And then I'm gonna glue this one down. Actually, I'm thinking, what if we put a little fabric behind it? I don't know. Let's see if I can find the right piece. I don't know if this is going to work at all. I might just be totally wasting our time doing this, but it's worth a shot, right? No, I don't like it. Is it just because it's too big? I always go back and I watch. And so when I do that, I'll be like, oh, you should have blah, blah, blah. But I don't see it at this angle. I just don't see it. So I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm just going to do that. Denmark. Apples from Denmark. I also have some American stamps. Maybe that would be better so that they don't say Denmark. I don't know. Do they have apples growing in Denmark? I just don't know if I have colors that you would want. Forest conservation. I don't know. That would have been good in my Deep in the Forest journal. Kansas statehood. It looks like a little sunflower. It's difficult. Maybe this one, but in half. I don't know. I think I'm going to put it just like that, and then I'm going to put this one oh, you guys. I don't want it straight on there. I have a little mess going. Okay, let me move this off to the side because those don't seem to want to stick. And then this. Does it look weird with it sticking out like that? I think it's fine sticking off a little bit. So I'm going to stop my glue right around there. Okay, and so then I'll show you what I mean as far as then how it goes on the page. I'm sure you guys have got it figured out. It's not that difficult. Messy, messy, messy. I don't want to put any of these scraps away. I want to just make a whole bunch of things with them. Because, you know, the point is to use them. Okay, so let's say this is a journal page. So this would go here. So on this side, you would see just a little bit of fabric hanging over and the tab. So then you would put this tab lined up to it like that. So that would be like this. I don't know. I don't have anything to poke in there. With a pocket here. You know, it'd be really easy to, anyway, so a pocket here, and then you turn your page and you have a pocket over here as well. What do you think, you guys? So you have to make these, you know, to go together. You could take them, like if you were making a bunch in advance, you could just glue the tab part together and leave it so that you can get glue here and here and, you know, here, so that you can slide it on, you know, like that. So anyway, I think they're cute. I hope you guys like them. I could add a little bit more embellishment, but I don't know. I don't want to overdo it too much. I do have a little bit of rickrack. I think I need a piece of rickrack right here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys, it's exactly what it needs. Which direction? It needed something right there. I think it needs... yeah. I'm gonna do hot glue. Hot gluing rickrack. That's brave. Because, you know, it's not in a straight line or anything. Okay. Anyway, so there we go. Short video, I think, but I think I'm going to make a couple more before I call this done. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right underneath this one because it's kind of loose. It's not going to go anywhere because it's sewn in, but it's okay. Anyway, hope you guys like them, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.